Hey, good morning, Geminis. Thank you for tuning in to Impressive Divinity 888. You already know I am here to bring you your weekly guided motivational message. It's going to help you get through the day, the week, the month, rest of the year. I'm just saying, it's going to help you get back on track. All right. So, like I said, this message is intended for the Gemini collective. But if you're not a Gemini, but you feel like the title of this message resonates with you, or even some of the messages, be sure to take the ones that resonate the most. And of course, leave the rest for the next. Definitely more than enough to go around. All right. So, with that being said, let's jump right in and let's see what your quote of the day is, which is, we are made to persist. That's how we find out who we are. And this was written by Tobias Wolff. So, we are made to persist. That's how we find out who we are. Geminis, do you agree with this post? I mean, listen to me. Do you agree with this quote? If so, let me know in the comment section what you feel about your quote of the day. Do you think that we are made to persist because that's how we find out who we are? I do, because if you felt like if you didn't persist and you constantly were giving up on things, how could you ever find out what you're good at, what you're not good at, what you like, what you don't like? You know what I mean? Because you can start off something, be like, I don't know if I really like this, and then by the end of it, you're like, oh my goodness, I actually love this. You get what I mean? But if you didn't persist, it's like, how would you even know that you actually love something? You get what I mean? Because you didn't look at it like that. So that's very important. So be sure to keep this quote in mind as you progress to the rest of the day, the week, the month, the year, the rest of your life. All right. We are made to persist. That's how we find out who we are. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's jump in, Geminis, and let's see what your overall energy is for your reading today. All right. Let's see what you may need to focus on, what you're not focusing on. All right. You definitely got to pause. All right. So we know there's something that you're pausing. Bottom of the deck, you got manifest. Are you pausing your manifestations? Let's get something else here. What are we pausing? What is the Gemini pausing? All right, you got listen. So you're asking to take a pause and to listen to something. All right, what are you listening to? Fresh start on the bottom of the deck. So you're being asked to take a pause and to listen. Let's get one more. What is the Gemini listening to? Bravery. And I kind of flipped out in reverse. We're going to take it in the upright, but we know that maybe there's a situation you're not being brave about. Maybe you're not listening to your intuition when it comes to being brave about a situation. Maybe you're not listening to your intuition when it comes to asking for help about a situation. Maybe there's something you might need help with. Put that right here. Yeah. All right. Maybe there's something that you might need help with, or I don't know. I feel like there's something that maybe you're not taking a pause and you're not listening. Let's look at your message for pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all of the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. So you're making some type of choice or decision, but you're being asked to take a pause before you do. Just make sure you're crossing your T's, you're dotting your I's, and making sure everything aligns with what you're going after. For listen, you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. All right. So you're allowing yourself to step back and then you're listening to your inner voice because it's guiding you to do something or say something. And maybe you have to be brave in order to do that. All right. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. So you're being asked to take a pause and to listen to your intuition. And I feel like by listening to your intuition, whatever that is, look at the divider on the bottom of the deck, it's going to give you some type of insight or some type of cosmic connection to what you're seeking. Because it's almost like, are you seeking something? Or like, oh no, you're making a quick decision or you're moving toward something. Maybe you're moving toward a goal. Maybe, I don't know, you're seeking something, but you're being asked to listen to your intuition. Maybe you're in between making a choice of some sort. All right, I did say moving. Maybe you're in between moving. Maybe you're thinking about moving jobs, moving houses, moving relationships. I don't know. There's some type of decision that you're going to make or you know you need to make or you're in a process of making. But I feel like you're being guided just to listen to your intuition or your inner voice before you make that decision. All right, let's go ahead and get something here with pause. What do we need to know about pause? All right, keeper of epic tales, ballads, legends. What do we need to know about this bard? So I don't know, maybe it's something you're telling yourself. All right, madman and volunteer came out here. All right, so maybe, I don't know, maybe you're telling yourself to embrace something, to embrace, yeah, volunteer, selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty. Maybe you're telling yourself to embrace your duty. Can we get something else here with volunteer? You got avenger, memory, resolve, hatred, plotting. Okay. So something to do with resolving something. It's your duty to resolve something. Can we get something else here with avenger? You got knight, keeper of honor, armor, battle, loyalty. So on the bottom of the deck, musician. All right. So something about, I don't know, something about something coming together, something harmonizing, something coming together, but it's only going to come together after you take this pause and after you listen to your intuition. All right, let's go ahead and let's just get one more. Can we get one more here with Night? You got Farmer. I think this is the third reading that Farmer came out. I want to say all the Zodiac readings Farmer came out today. All right, so it's almost like you're in a battle. It's almost, I don't want to say like in a battle with yourself, but you're like in a battle when it comes to um I don't want to say planting a seed, creating something new, seeking out a new journey or seeking out something new. Remember, you had musician on the bottom that has to do with you being compassionate or maybe not being passionate about something. Bottom of the deck here, you got boss, master of wealth, risk, investment, management, as well as leader. So, Geminis, I think that this is you. You are this overall boss energy, right? Or this is what you're aiming towards. I think that you are a boss. I just think maybe some things happen in your life and it kind of like, sets you back a few steps, you know what I mean? And this is like you're trying to get back into this energy of being this leader, of being the manager of your life, or of managing something or investing in something. All right. But I kind of think whatever it is you're mastering, I mean, this is master of wealth. So maybe it has something to do with your finances. Maybe it has something to do with you mastering. Maybe whatever this decision is, let's just say it's a work related decision, And let's say you're in between making a decision of going for another position that's going to pay you more money. This position might be somewhere else in a different place, or I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm trying to look at it from a few different angles, but the fact that you got Keeper of Epic Tales, it's like you're telling yourself, it's almost like you're telling yourself that you're devoted to something, or you're telling yourself that you're willing to do something. You're telling yourself that it's your duty to resolve some type of battle. What is that battle though? That's what it is. It's like you're telling yourself that it's your duty to resolve some type of battle. All right. And maybe this battle has to do with, I don't know, it could have to do with harvesting, could have to do with cultivation. I mean, I don't know, it could have to do with, I don't know, you feeling as it's, how can I say it? So it's almost like, okay, let's just say, for example, I don't know, there's a group of people that been trying to take you down, or a group of people that's, been, I don't know, just doing really not good things, right? It's almost like you feel like it's your duty to resolve this battle. It's like you feel like they're in a battle with you when it comes to your life, and you kind of feel like it's your battle to resolve that, or it's your duty to resolve that battle, to win that battle, to fight that battle. All right. And I kind of think maybe you're in between because maybe you're deciding to, I don't know, a part of you wants to do it and a part of you doesn't. But I kind of think what your advice here is for you to learn to pick and choose your battles, for you to be brave about anything that comes your way, but for you to pick and choose your battles. All right. Because let's just say right now, like I said, you're in between feeling as if you should embrace you feel like it's your duty to accept this challenge, or it's your duty to resolve something. It's your duty to be loyal to a cause. And it's like, yes, of course you have to be brave, unless that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. It's your duty. You're supposed to be loyal to some cause. I don't know. Can we get something here? Let's get something with Bard. You got kitchen. All right. So we said that you were telling yourself something. You got kitchen tools and meal preparation. So maybe you're prepping yourself. Maybe you should be prepping yourself for something. All right. And that just means maybe looking in the mirror, telling yourself, hey, I got this. I mean, look the way these two cards are. You got this Bard looking at this madman. This Bard's still in happy area. This madman's looking at him as well as the rest of us. Like, why are you so happy? But I feel like there's some type of tale, or there's some type of story. Um there's something. If that's not the case, maybe we could take off the legend word. Maybe you're a legend at embracing certain things. You're a legend at cooking something up in the kitchen. Maybe you got the flick of the wrist when it comes to something. Um, I don't know. Let's get something here. Maybe we'll know if we get something with Madman. Can we get something here with Madman? Luxury boutique. All right. Dazzling gems, precious metals, handcrafted masterpieces, bespoke luxury. The sky on the bottom of the deck. All right. So it's like you got the flick of the wrist, right? But at the same time, whatever this energy is that you have, let's just say it is a madman in energy, or um it's almost like you're being asked to embrace the beautiful sides of things, or how can I say it? So maybe you're resting bee face. Maybe this is how you look, like a madman, you know, and maybe you're being asked to flip the script a little bit and maybe come off like this luxurious boutique. Or if that's not it, maybe it's that I don't know, you've been telling yourself a certain story, and you have what it takes to you have what it takes to end out the story, or to create the next chapter of the story. But it's almost like there's something that you have to embrace in order to get there. And maybe it's the finer things in life, or maybe it's the way that you look at yourself. Maybe it's you having to understand that you are this gem and you can't just be surrounded by anybody. That could be what it is. Maybe that's what you have to embrace, that you are not like anybody else. So you can't do the things that everyone else does because you are not like anybody else. You are a precious gem, a precious metal. All right. So whatever decision you're about to make, maybe this is something. That's why you're being asked to pause and take a look, just to make sure that whatever you're going after, or whoever this person is, that this is what you're devoted to, or this person, or whatever this is devoted to you. Because what do we say? The you're embracing the thought of understanding and knowing that you are precious. All right. So it's like you want to go and you want to fight this battle. It's almost like you're trying to fight battles that aren't yours. All right. And you have to pause, listen to your intuition, and pay attention to that. Because everybody's not going to fight your battle. So why are you always so quick to fight other people's battles and always be there for other people? You're always so versatile. You're always I don't know, you're always there for other people. You're always showing up. You're always available to other people. What do supermarkets do? They're always available to other people. So maybe it's telling you to not feel as if you have to fight other people's battles. All right. It's telling you to listen to your intuition, and for you to come up with some type of analysis, or for you to do your research on how you can help somebody else fight their battle, or how you can push somebody else to fight their battle, or how you cannot even be a part of fighting this battle. All right. But whatever it is, you have to be brave. So it's almost like somebody wants you to fight their battles for them, you know, and they want to sit back and watch you do all the work. And they're just telling you, you got to be brave, you got to be brave. But in actuality, they have to be brave, because why are you fighting somebody else's battles to begin with? All right. Hospital on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, no, this isn't that type of party. You're not treating anything. Not like that. But if somebody else put themselves in a position, they have to do what they have to do to get out of that. Because when you were certain positions, there were nobody was there to treat you, or you or your situation. You get what I mean? Nobody was there to fight your battle for you. And even if they were, you didn't allow them to, because Gemini's, that's just not the type of people that you are. You like to get up, be brave, and fight your own battles. So maybe you have to tell somebody that they have to fight their own battle. It's not your battle to fight. It's not your argument to win. You get what I mean? And sometimes you just have to tell people that. All right? The grass isn't always green on the other side. All right? And I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. Open expanse, grazing ground, sunlit grass. All right. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Somebody wants you to fight their battle for them, and they're looking at the grass as being green on the other side because they don't have to lift a finger. You do. You know, you don't. They don't have to go through the things that you're going to have to go through if you choose to fight their battles. Can we get something here with farmer? All right. You got C that came out in reverse. So I don't know. There's something that you're not seeing or something that they're not seeing. This card just wants to make an entrance. You got Scorching Lances here in reverse. All right. So, um, oh, this card that came out reverse. So I don't know. Maybe you guys aren't going to see eye to eye. Maybe I don't know. You're not going to see eye to eye, and that's okay. You know why? Because for one, you're learning, and for two, you in that boss babe energy. And that's exactly what it is. So somebody's going to be upset because you're in your boss babe energy, all right? And you just see things from a different level than what they see. And they have to understand you had to go through things, you had to learn things. You know what I mean? That's exactly what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to learn the same exact things that you learned. It's almost like somebody was trying to skip a certain level in their life so they didn't have to deal with certain things, you know. But in actuality, it's like they wanted you to fight that battle for them. I'm going to put this up here. It's like they wanted you to fight that battle for them, and that's just not what you're about. You're not about to fight somebody else's battles, especially if it's something that you didn't already have to deal with, you know? So it's like you got to be honest with yourself, and you got to, you know what I mean? Tell yourself, I'm not fighting your battle. Not like that, but like that. You know, I feel like everybody put themselves in certain situations, you know, and some things I get it, they're out of your control. But at the same time, if somebody can sit here and fix up their mouth and ask you to do something for them or fight this battle, you know, just because they know you're going to win, it says a lot about that person. You know what I mean? And the fact that if you go and you fight this battle is going to say a lot about you. You know, you're just quick to fight other people's battles. You know, you're not allowing someone else to fall flat on their face, or you're not allowing someone else to learn the lessons that they have to learn by fighting this battle. All right? They need to ask for some help. All right, let's go ahead and sum up your reading, Geminis, with a motivational quote or two or three or four. You know how many may come out. All right. The motivational quotes for today are: if you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. All right. And that's what it is. This is just your spirit guides, the universe, God, your angels, your ancestors. This is just them confirming to you right now that you're not alone. All right. When you decide to tell this person, whoever this is, that they have to fight their own battles, or when they get the inkling that that's what it is, you have to understand you're not going to be by yourself. All right. They've already mapped out this entire thing for you. All right. They knew that you weren't going to fight this battle for somebody else. So they're just confirming and letting you know, hey, we're here by you. We're by your side. We got your back, you know, but you have to put your foot down and you have to make boss babe moves. All right. Your next message: take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need peace. You need to pace. You might need peace. You need to pace yourself with the challenges that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. All right. So take some time to rest. Excuse me. This is exactly why. Because if you sit here and you fight this other person's battle, or you do whatever this is, you're not going to have the rest that you need in order to fight your own battles. Clearly, you can see something else is coming your way, whether that's a change, whether that's a challenge, whether that's even your own personal battle. Something else is coming your way. But if you continue to fight other people's battles, and every single time your battles come your way, you're never prepared because maybe you're overworked, maybe you're tired, maybe you're not in the mindset. You get what I mean? So it's like you have to really learn to pick and choose your battles, and at the same time, you know, be okay with telling other people that they have to fight their own battles. All right. Bottom of the deck here. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. One moment, guys. All right. Sorry about that. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. All right. So look at your life in its entirety, and I can't get the words out. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. All right. So maybe it's just telling you to release something. I'm not saying to release this person, but I think it's telling you to release the need of feeling like you always have to be there for everybody else, or you always have to fight everyone else's battles, or you always have to help people out of situations. Yes, it's cool to help people sometimes because you help me help you. But if you catch yourself constantly doing it, I mean constantly, every single time you turn around, somebody's like, "Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that?" Eventually they're not learning what they need to learn. You've been there, you've done that, and they have to go there and do that. All right. All right. So that is your guided motivational message for the week. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you are feeling the vibes. And also be sure to tune back in here with me next week to get your weekly dose of motivation. All right, Geminis, that is your weekly message. Be sure to keep your head up, stay strong. Make sure you are fighting them battles and fighting your own battles. All right, make sure you're doing things because you want to do them. Make sure the things that you're doing, if you are helping people, in a different type of way, just make sure it helps you in some type of way. The last thing you want to do is go out here and fight a battle for somebody, and here you are not getting along with somebody else because you done fought somebody else's battle, and now you're in a whole nother heap of BS, and this person's just flying along. They're okay because they didn't have to fight that battle. You can read through the lines, read in between the lines. All right. But Geminis, keep your head up, stay strong. I know you got this. All right. And at the same time, just make sure you're giving great advice as you always do. And, be brave when it comes to telling people, putting people in their places. Just tell them, hey, this isn't my fight. This is yours. You got to do it. All right. All right. Have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to motivate you later.